For the most part, Democrats, especially local Democrats, have been falling in line and supporting Kamala Harris for president. And the Harris campaign is sharing those elected officials' support. They sent out a news release highlighting the dozens and even hundreds of elected officials saying overwhelming support for VP Harris from every corner of the country. And speaking locally, though, of course, both the governors of New York and New Jersey have been throwing their support behind Harris already, despite being steadfastly in support of Biden up until now. But again, some Democrats are taking a bit of a more wait-and-see approach to this all, and at this point just praising Biden for his decision and thanking him for his service, but holding back on fully supporting Harris at this point. Republican officials are more critical of the decision, expectedly. We do know the vice president, though, did spend hours reaching out to Democratic leaders to shore up this support. Now, in a statement, Governor Kathy Hochul said, quote, "Joe Biden is an American hero, a true statesman, and he'll go down in history as one of the greatest champions of working families our nation has ever known. As Democrats, our mission remains the same, doing everything in our power to defeat Donald Trump." When President Biden picked Kamala Harris to be his vice president, he unleashed incredible excitement for a new generation of political leadership. That same energy will carry us to November 5th, with Vice President Harris leading our ticket. Now, local congressional leaders are also sharing their opinions on both sides of the aisle.
I'm not surprised after that debate performance a little over 3 weeks ago. Americans saw what they saw, which was a president who clearly would be unable to fulfill another term, let alone run for one. I think what is fascinating is over the last few weeks, though, for a party that claims to want to protect democracy, they had no problem overthrowing the will of 14.6 million people.
Going forward, we have over 100 days until Election Day. We have a lot of time to be able to make sure we're making this case. And Vice President Harris have a candidate, I believe, can very well play an incredible contrast to former President Trump. I think a lot of the attention now goes towards the Republicans to say, well, what about your candidate? As we see, the challenges that are before former President Trump to be able to do this job.
No, those are just a few of the many who have either shared their endorsement or their criticism of this decision. But we are expecting to hear more from Governor Hochul today. She is holding a pre-planned event here later this morning about housing, but is likely to discuss her endorsement of Kamala Harris. Live on the East Side, Lindsay Tuchman, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.